Hey up everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special one and I can't believe I'm saying this as this video is the finale to the entire League's Catalyst series. If you haven't watched my series so far, I really would recommend you going to quickly check it out just so you can follow on from where this video will end it all. It's a bittersweet moment and I hope by the time you finish watching this video, you'll be truly in your feels. Remember the early days? The rush of finally being able to log into Leagues. We've been through so much together, from those starter days in Lumbridge, figuring out what relic to take, to the rush of completing some major tasks and watching the League points pile up. I've had some of my biggest highs as a RuneScape player in this limited time game mode. The sheer community feeling everywhere you went had to be my highlight. Finally unlocking tier 7 and all those game changing perks. It's a high that's hard to beat. But for a long time player like me, Leagues was more than just a challenge. It was a trip down memory lane. I've been playing this game for very many years and it's incredible to see how far it's come. The graphics, the depth of combat, the evolution of Gillinor itself. It's completely a different game from what I've grown up with. So it all comes down to this. Me versus the ultimate League's goal, the Dragon Cup. The final push. But this is where the true parallel challenge began. It wasn't just a challenging game, it was an in real life pressure test. Daily videos on the launch week, a full-time job, a relationship, trying to keep in touch with friends and family. I really pushed myself to the limit to see if I could do it. I was playing over 40 hours a week, working over 40 hours a week, and trying to get every video edited to a high standard. There were moments of doubt, moments of pure exhaustion, but every time I saw a comment or a PM from you guys saying my guides or my videos inspired you, it fueled me to keep going. And to be honest, that is what kept me going. This series wasn't just about a virtual trophy, it was about proving that if you set a ridiculous and overwhelming goal, but break it down, you can balance the impossible. League's Catalyst was a reminder of the goals we can set ourselves in real life, and if we just keep putting our feet one in front of each other, regardless of how difficult or tedious the task is, we'll eventually end up where we want to be. $60,000 League points. The Dragon Cup is ours. But this journey, it made me realise something important. I found by removing so many of the negative restraints that exist in the main game, like the daily grind for supplies or the time gates on certain content, Leagues created an incredibly positive and rewarding experience. It got so many new and old players stuck into some of the content they've never before tried or have been too scared to try because of the locks behind it. It showed me that so many of the things we've just accepted as part of the game aren't always a good thing. They don't always add positive difficulty. Sometimes they just interfere with the fun. For players with limited time, these roadblocks can be an annoyance that make you not even want to bother logging in. Leagues provided that when you lower the barrier to meaningful progression, the community shows up in a big way. So what's the takeaway from all of this? It was more than a game mode. It was a reminder that the impossible is often just a matter of perspective. You can achieve amazing things both in RuneScape and in real life if you're willing to put in the effort and get rid of those negative restraints holding you back. You've always got to give it a shot. And what if you fail? Who cares? It's always better to have tried and failed than to have never have tried at all. I just wanted to take the time to thank you all so much for being a part of this incredible adventure, following along with my series, or even just tuning in for this very last episode. I've seen such growth not only in my channel but in my editing skills and even myself. I think Jagex have absolutely nailed this league's launch for their first ever run at it, and I can only say I'm extremely excited for what they'll come up with next, and I'll surely be giving it a shot. But fear not, this won't be the last you'll see of me. If you haven't already checked out my channel, I'm actually at the beginning of my Golden Reaper series, so you can always follow that. I also post other videos all related to PVM, money making and general bits and bobs, all RuneScape 3 related, so if you like listening to me yap, or just enjoy watching my videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button or even click the notification bell so you'll actually see when I post next. Because of all this leagues malarkey, I've actually managed to get myself a little join button so you can actually be a part of my YouTube community now and support me directly if you wanted to. But your likes and your comments and your sharing my video helps me grow drastically, and honestly I'm so appreciative. Did you play Catalyst Leagues? If you did, drop me a comment, tell me about your experience. I want to know all about it. I'd love to hear everybody else's path that we've all shared together. So I guess we'll wrap this one up here. Leagues Catalyst, it's been a blast. And so as always, I'll see you in Death's office.